Hey, shalom. Shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. So the Spirit has led me to the book of Isaiah, the 54th chapter. I'm going to just going to read through it and grab some precepts as we go. Lord willing, this is edifying. So, all right, it says the fertility of Zion. Now, Zion is synonymous to the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, including you Israelite foreigners out there. So, without further ado, let's get it. It says, "Sing, O barren, thou that didst not bear, break forth in the singing and cry aloud, thou that didst not travail with child. For more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife, saith the Lord Yahweh." All right. And we're considered to be, that barren nation because we're on the bottom, man. We've been disconnected from our power, for quite a time. All right. But now we're being brought back into our power, who is Yahweh Bahashem. All right. That means in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. So verse 2, it says, "Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitations. Spare not, lengthen thy cords, and strengthen thy stakes. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles, and make the desolate cities to be inhabited." Okay, let's get a quick precept on that, man. We're going to inherit the Gentiles, okay? You got to realize that there's two different types of Gentiles. You have the Gentiles who are the Israelite foreigners who lived in the ways of the actual Gentiles, okay? They're going to come back to their heritage, but also we're going to all, inherit the actual heathen, man. All right, the true Gentiles, okay? We're going to inherit them as possessions, man, in the kingdom of heaven. Let's get that really quick. And that's a reason to rejoice, man. All right, here we have a precept right here, the book of Isaiah, the 61st chapter, in verse 5, it says, "And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers." What is that talking about, man? That's talking about the nation of Israel underneath Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai inheriting the heathen, all right, the so-called Chinese, Japanese, these other heathens that are outside of the nation of Israel, all right? Esau, he's going into slavery, all right? These other nations are going to be our slaves, man, in the kingdom of heaven. Esau is going to get the worst part of slavery, and he's going to be eradicated, but the rest of the nations, they're going to serve us, and they're going to be blessed for serving us, man. After we, beat them down into subjection after a period of 1,000 years, they're going to have families, and they're going to, be happy to serve us, man. Okay? You see, they're going to pass down different traditions from generation to generation, all right, to, pretty much be accustomed to our needs and wants, man, as the Israelites, man. They're going to train their sons and daughters how to serve us, man. That's what's going to happen. Watch. It's right here in the scriptures, man. So that's what that means right there. Let's continue on in Isaiah 54. And there's many precepts that we can get, in regards to the heathen serving us. But let's continue on. It says, verse 4, Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed." Actually, I'm not sure if I finished at verse 3. Let's read verse 3 again. "For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles," see, and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Okay, the Lord's going to build us up, man. All right, because what's going to happen is the land over there known as Israel is going to be, pretty much destroyed and cleansed of the 1948ers, the people that are, pretty much perpetrating to be us. He's going to nuke that place. All right, in the midst of World War III, it's going to be built back up by the heathen, all right, to pretty much establish our dwelling place, man. That's going to be our headquarters, man, as the Israelites, man, Jerusalem, Israel over there in the Holy Land, all right? So it's going to be built back up, man, okay, and inhabited. "Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame. For thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood anymore." We're not even going to remember this lower state that we're in right now, man. You see? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh is going to put us on such a high level, we're not even going to remember the the ghettos and the hoods and all the stuff and all the degenerate behavior that, you know, the Israelites are partaking in now and generations past. All right, all that's going to be put to rest in the kingdom, man. We're not going to be ashamed to be so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. We're going to be proud, all right, in a righteous sense, to be the sons of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, man. He's going to exalt us in the earth, man. That's why. Okay, they're not going to be talking down on us anymore, man. It's going to be a thing of the past forever, all right? Because it says thy widowhood, because, you know, we were without Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for a period of time, man. But here we are being brought back unto him through the sacrifice of Yahushai. All right, it's going to continue to blossom from here on out. So verse 5, it says, for thy maker, see the capital M right there, verse 5, for thy maker is thine husband, the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai of hosts is his name, and thy redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the power of the whole earth shall he be called. Okay, the whole earth is going to know who we're married to in the spirit, man. We're married to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, man. The Redeemer and the Holy One of Israel. You see, it didn't say any other nations, man. It's talking about a specific nation of people, man. So salvation is not for all nations, and the Lord ain't dealing with all nations. He's the Holy One of Israel, as it says right here in verse 5. Now, verse 6 says, for the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused, saith thy power. And the nation of Israel is referred to a comely and delicate woman. All right, and we committed adultery spiritually on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he cast us away. And that's why we're in the low condition that we're in. That's why we went into slavery and all them other captivities of the times past, because we sinned against the Lord, man. Like a woman would sin against her husband, he writes her a bill of divorce, man. You know, get the fuck out of my face, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Go find somewhere else to stay. Get out of my house. That's pretty much what happened to us. But now, through his mercy, we're being brought back, man. All right? He punished us, and now we've learned our lesson, and he's bringing us back, man. Let's get a quick precept to prove that the Lord refers to us as a comely and delicate woman. All right, here's a quick precept proving that. All right, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 2 says, and I have likened the daughter of Zion, being the nation of Israel, to a comely and delicate woman. There you go. There's the proof right there. The Lord refers to us, you know, as a nation, as a woman, and we're married to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. All right. So we read verse 6 right here. For the Lord have called thee as a woman, forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused, saith thy power. And verse 7 says, for a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. And that's what's going on right now. The Lord is gathering, you know, the elect right now of the nation of Israel, who's gonna pretty much, they're gonna bring back the 2/3 who die on this side, man. And the rebels, the elect are gonna bring them back, right, by repopulation, showing you that we're gonna have sex, you know, in the kingdom, man. It's not gonna be a kingdom where men are not gonna be popping their wives, man. There's gonna be a lot of poppage going on in the kingdom, man. All right, a lot of poppage. All right, you see, in righteousness, man. And we're gonna bring back those of our nation who died on this side, man. Okay, so but right now he's gathering the elect, man. Verse 8, it says, in a little wrath have I hid my face, Slaki, in a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy redeemer. And we're experiencing that mercy right now, man. And it's through Yahushai that we're able to be brought back to the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, you see that? Because we were done, all right? Yahushai, he's that ultimate sacrifice, man. And that's why we're coming back to the remembrance of who we are, all right? And the reason why we have the Holy Spirit in these last days. Verse 9, for this is, it says, for this is as the waters of Noah unto me, whereas I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee, nor rebuke thee. And the Lord is not a man that he should lie. He promised that he wouldn't flood the earth anymore, all right? And the signet of that is the rainbow, okay? You see? And we see that to this day, all right? And the Lord is not going to flood the earth because he promised that he wouldn't do it. And just like he promised that, he also promised that he would not be mad at us forever, man. Okay? Verse 10, for the mountains shall depart, and the hills be removed. But my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi al-Shai, that have mercy on thee. So this goes out to you, you wacky tacky Christians out there talking about that the Lord has cast the Jews away because they rebelled against him, and he's not dealing with the nation of Israel anymore. He's dealing with everybody. Nope, incorrect. That's wrong. We already read that we're going to inherit the heathen, all right, as slaves, all right, as vine dressers and whatnot. So that kills that. And also he says right here that, hey, he said, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed. All right, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi al-Shai, that have mercy on thee. Yeah, though we sin against the Lord, he's having mercy on us, man. So he has not cast off his people. All right, verse 11. O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors, and lay thy foundations with sapphires. And I will make thy windows of agates, and thy gates of carbuncles, and all thy borders of pleasant stones. So this is talking about the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to have all these precious stones, all right, to build up our kingdom, man. And we're also going to have the knowledge of the use of those stones too, because they have purposes, man. These different sapphires, these agates, all right, that's another stone, okay? All these precious stones that are in the earth, we're going to have the knowledge of how they're used, man, and we're going to have ownership of them in the kingdom, man. We're going to have palaces built up of these stones, man. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be very, very beautiful, to say the least, man. Okay? And yeah, man, imagine the foundation of your house, man, being made with sapphire stone, man. Imagine the effects of that. We're gonna be able to experience that, man. All right, the effects on the body and whatnot. Verse 12, it says, and I will make thy windows of agates. Oh yeah, I already read that. Salakia. Verse 13, and all thy children shall be taught of the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi al-Shai, and great shall be the peace of thy children. You're not gonna have to worry about Chester the molester, all right, trying to snatch up our kids from the playground. They're gonna be able to roam around freely, man. We're not gonna have to even watch them, man. They're gonna have spiritual power as well. You see, our children will be able to fuck these heathens up. So we're not gonna worry about nobody trying to snatch up our children and molest them like we have to do today, man. That's gonna be a thing of the past forever. All right. They're gonna be able to play with each other, you know, and go all over the earth. Verse 14, in righteousness. Matter of fact, let's get a quick precept on that. Hold on a second. Here's a quick precept to back that last one up, showing you that our children will be in safety, right? Isaiah 11:8, it says, and the sucking child, it means the small child, man, little baby, right, shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. Now, if you don't know, these are poisonous snakes today. You get bit by one of these snakes, you'll die, man. An asp is a poison or a venomous snake. The cockatrice is a venomous lizard, man. It's a venomous snake or reptile, okay? In that day, when the Lord, you know, saves us and changes our bodies, man, and we have the new covenant established fully, okay, which is only for the nation of Israel, our children will be able to play with you know, dangerous animals, man. Animals that are considered dangerous right now. It says it right here. So we're not worried about our children, man. We're not going to worry about them in the kingdom, man. Okay? That's what's coming. It's going to be out of this world, man. All right, let's continue on. Isaiah 54 and verse 14. And in righteousness shalt thou be established. You see, righteousness is how we're going to be established, man. All right, the righteousness of Yahweh Bashmi al-Shai, us being brought back to the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, because they're going to be written in our inward part. We're not going to be able to sin. We're going to be a righteous people. We're going to have, you know, the morals of Yahweh Bashmi al-Shai to guide us, man. You see, and that's how we're going to be established. Right now, we're not established as a people because of our sin and wickedness, man. All right, people are being out there being homosexuals, out there being adulterers and covetous and all kind of different things, man, going on with our people right now. But in that time, we're going to be all righteous, man. And that's how we're going to be established, because it says righteousness is immortal in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 15. You see, this kingdom is going down. Esau's kingdom is going down because it's not righteous, man. You see, righteousness is the thing that establishes a nation. Okay, and that's how we're going to be established. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression. Right now we're oppressed. In that time, oppression is going to be a thing of the past, man. We're not going to be worrying about bills and getting our cars repoed or being evicted from, you know, housing and whatnot. Nah, man. We're going to be owning everything, man. We're going to be far from being oppressed. No nation is going to rule over us, man. Okay? That's the future for us as Israelites. Continuing on in verse 14, it says, "For thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee." Never going to be scared again, man. Never going to be afraid for your life. Never going to be afraid for your children or your health ever again. This is going to be a thing of the past, man. That's what's coming to us, man. And it's close, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. So after this bitch is destroyed, man, after America, Babylon the Great is destroyed, and Esau's rulership, the dragon, all right, the beast system and all that shit is destroyed, hey, man, we're going to be able to live in peace, man, to be at rest. We can't even understand that right now, man. Here it is. We got to wake up and go to work in the morning, man. We got worries about bills and shit like that, man. That's not even going to be a thought in our minds, man. Whoo, can you imagine that, man? Perfect peace. That's what's coming, man. To the Israelites. All right, verse 15. "Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake." All right. Our enemies are not going to be able to do anything against us, man. They might try to, plot against us, but they're gonna be broken up so quick, man. If a heathen has any thought of rebelling against the nation of Israel, or any one of us, hey, they're gonna be eradicated, man, and made an example of in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because the heathen, they're not gonna be perfect, man. They're gonna have stupid ass thoughts, all right, and they're gonna have to be, punished for that, man. They're gonna be judged immediately, okay. And even right now, man, our enemies are gonna be brought down, man. Okay, they're going to fall, though they're conspiring against us right now. All right, they had that crafty counsel against the Israelites, as it tells you in Psalms 83. They're going to be brought down, man. Okay, even on this side, verse 16, it says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy." Now that's talking about Esau Edom right there, man. He's the smith. He's the scientist, all right, who constructed the nuclear and atomic weaponry that you see today, man. And it's going to be the destruction of this damn devil, man. The Lord put it on his mind because he controls the minds of men, right? He controls the minds of these scientists, man. Yeah, Esau Edom is controlled by Yahweh Shem Shai, and he put it in these devils' mind to create the atomic bomb, and it's going to be used on them, man, because they've pretty much passed them out to all these nations, all right, and they're going to turn against this devil, all right, and nuke America, Babylon the Great to complete destruction, and also other parts of the earth, man, where Esau's in rulership. All right. And that's the Lord's creation, man. He said, "I created the waster to destroy," man. You see? Verse 17. Now check this out. This is heavy right here. Isaiah 54:17. It says this: "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper." That's going out to the elect, man. All right. The elect of the nation of Israel. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. And there's many weapons that these devils have used against us, man. Whether it be psychological, right? Rap music, lies and religion, telling us that the Messiah was a so-called white man. All right. All the other lies that they've compiled against us, man. It's not gonna prosper against us, man. The Lord is bringing those weapons down, man. Biologically, he's put the shit in the foods, man, to try to defile our temples, man, to try to kill us. All right. It's not gonna prosper against us, man. No matter what this devil comes with, the elect are going to be victorious, man. All right? Even the nuclear destruction is not going to prosper against the elect, man. All right? "And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn." And we're doing that now. We're condemning these fucking devils with every video that we put up, with every, street speaking that we do. All right, regarding the destruction of Esau, hey, we're condemning them motherfuckers, man, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, why? Because it says, "This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord Yahweh." Who are the servants of the Lord, man? The Israelites, man, namely the prophets, man. We serving the Lord, man. We condemning these red Edomite bitches, man, every day. All right, at all times of the day, videos are going up condemning these devils, man, and it's putting the power of the word of the Lord out there in the atmosphere, man. Because the words of the Lord are powerful, man. You see, they try to cast spells against us. That shit don't work, man. It says there's no enchantment against Jacob. But what we say against these devils, hey, man, it's the word of the Lord, man. So there's power behind that, man. Where the word of a king is, there is power. You see? So that's why we encourage you brothers to preach, man, and prophesy against Mount Seir. as it tells you in Ezekiel 35:5, if I'm not mistaken, or Ezekiel 35:2. Salakia. But yeah, man, this is our heritage, man. It's the heritage of the prophets in our past reincarnations. We've done this, and we're doing it now in these last days, man. And Lord, will we continue on until salvation? Now it says, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai. The Lord gave us the charge to do this, man. He gave us the spirit to do what we're doing, man. It's not of ourselves. Our righteousness is of Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, man. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect out there. Just a quick quick capturing of the book of Isaiah, the 54th chapter. Yeah, man, continue on doing what you're doing. We're almost up out of here. The Lord gonna give us that promise, man, the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna be at peace, ruling over the nations in righteousness with Yahweh Bashmi Awashai forevermore. I'm gonna end it right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bashmar Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who grew well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai. Kwam Yasharallah and Abad Abal. Shalom.